Before I could ever begin designing an event, I had to research Naperville and Naperville's Park District. When examining Naperville, I searched the history and past major events to better understand the town and where my target markets were living. One of the focal points and oldest settlements in DuPage County is the historic Naperville River Walk. Also, I discovered the Lightning Children's Museum, important figures, and the beginning of many important facilities that today are major structures. Then I studied the demographics of Naperville to know the population, occupation, income per household, level of education, marital status, ethnicity, religious affiliations, and disabilities. As Naperville stands strong of 128,358 people, the community has various wants and needs. It was important for me to get to know the desires and requests of the public so I could plan an event to satisfy some of those needs. Also, I needed to know the psychographic of Naperville because it is important to know the community's way of life. Once I had a better understanding of Naperville, I needed to research the Park District. Naperville's Park District was created by a public vote in 1966 and was located in the southwest DuPage County and northwest central Will counties, approximately 35 miles southwest of Chicago. As Naperville continued to flourish, so did the Park District. Today, Naperville's Park District maintains 133 parks and is in charge of 2,400 acres. On those acres, there are 2 golf courses, 1 recreation center, 1 community center, 1 outdoor aquatic facility, 1 outdoor ice rink, 58 playgrounds, 19.5 basketball courts, 22 tennis courts, and numerous sports fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and football. With having such a big community to service, Naperville's Park District's mission statement is to provide leisure experiences that enhances the quality of life for the community. Also, Naperville Park District has valuable agency goals, effective programs, supportive target audiences, and maintains a supportive positioning within the community. The Park District has many beneficial aspects that contributes to their success. Naperville's constant hard-working Park District strives to move forward with efficiency. Not only does the Park District endeavor to achieve goals, but it strives for the satisfaction of the community. The Park District's overall victory is the accomplishment to enhance the well-being of every age group. With all the wonderful aspects that Naperville Park District has to offer, it maintains to be a reputable community. Naperville's Park District's continuous goal is to be the best division in parks and recreation's overhaul provider for immunity and focus in the community. The organization always aspires to deliver outstanding and authentic customer service. Another goal within the Park District is the aspiring reliability. The organization is committed to performing compassion, equalness, respect, successfulness, and overall sincerity. Another continuous goal is to apply meaningful changes through the finest preparations to improve programs, services, and procedures. Naperville's Park District has a superb staff and works as a team and strives daily to accomplish their goals and aspirations. Before I could start planning a special event, I had to review one more area of the Park District, finances. I had to know where the money was coming from and going, and how much I had to spend on an event, which was not much. By understanding where the money was going, I was able to plan a more successful event. Now that I understood the role of Naperville Park District in the community and Naperville as a whole, I could design a special event to satisfy some of the citizens' wants and needs. Naperville's Park District has many special events that pertain to every age group, such as everything from movies in the park to 5K runs. When researching, I discovered many family events during the summer months, but only a few during the winter season. I decided that there was a need for a festive family winter event. Since Naperville Park District has an ice rink at Centennial Park that is not used a lot, I thought of a perfect holiday event to kick off December. The special event, Lights and Ice, is going to take place December 8, 2007 from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Lights and Ice is an event for family and friends to enjoy with each other and celebrate the holiday season. This event is going to be focused around ice skating, along with a tree lighting ceremony, visits with Santa and his elves, food and beverages, and Christmas music. The special events program goals is to provide a safe environment for leisure activities, to provide experiences for social interaction among families and friends, development of ice skating skills, and to provide opportunities for family interaction. When planning this event, I had to make sure all areas were covered. I made a list of all the equipment, supplies, and materials needed. Then I had to develop a venue and contractual agreement for the park, skate rentals, and Little John's catering. Also, another important aspect of the event is the staffing and orientation plan, which shows all the employees involved in Lights and Ice and their job descriptions, order of response, and dates and times for the orientation and training program. One of the most important areas is the management plan, which was a direct timeline from the very first day of preparation to the actual takedown of the event. When planning this event, I had to develop an inclusion plan, which dealt with modifying the park for community members who have cognitive, motor, and behavioral impairments by providing all-access restrooms, ramps for wheelchairs, large area to move around freely, and accessible pavilions for all-purpose needs. Another area of importance is the setup, cancellation, wrap-up plan. I had to make sure there was a staff to help set up for the event and take down the event, along with an alternative date if weather did not prevail. Additionally, all staff members of Lights and Ice received the animation, facilitation, and leadership plan. By having these plans, employees knew exactly what was happening the day of the event and who to report to if any situation of need arose. The animation of Lights and Ice starts with the arrival of guests at 5 p.m. on December 8th, with staff, park police, and paramedics arriving prior to the patrons. When the residents arrive, they will have to sign in for attendance verification at the event in order for the Park District to keep record of who was at the event and how many people attended. Also, at 5 p.m., Little John's Eatery will start serving their tasty food and beverages. The community will be given 40 minutes to arrive before the Christmas tree lighting takes place. At 5:30 p.m., Naperville North High School Choir will arrive to start preparing for their lovely performance. At 5:40 p.m., the first annual Christmas tree lighting will take place at Centennial Park. Ice skates will be available for rental at 5:45 p.m. for the ice skating activities. The Naperville North High School Choir will begin singing their magnificent Christmas carols at 6 p.m. Then the exciting moment will occur when Santa and his two elves arrive at 6:30 p.m. During this time, children and their families will be able to visit with Santa and his elves. From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., residents of Lights and Ice will be able to receive food and beverages from Little John's Eatery. But once it's past 8 p.m., the eatery will be closed for the remainder of the event so Little John's can pack up. At 8:30 p.m., Santa and his two elves will not take any more visits, and once their last child has gone through, they will gather all their belongings and be done for the event. Also, at 8:30, the Naperville North High School will be done performing for the night. An announcement will be made at 8:45 p.m. for residents who are skating to please wrap up and return their ice skates to the rental unit. Then, at 9 p.m., the event will be over and the community will be going home. At that time, the staff will begin cleaning up Lights and Ice with the help of Naperville Park District maintenance crew. All Seasons Ice Rink will be arriving at 9:15 p.m. to pick up the 200 ice skates that the Naperville Park District rented. Also at 9:15, AAA Rental Systems will be stopping by to gather the equipment. The staff will continue to clean up the Centennial Park until everything is packed up and sparkling clean. Once the last person has left, the paramedics and park police will be able to leave the tremendous event. The first annual Lights and Ice will officially be over until next year.